Hey, okay, so today we're going to do the origins and insertions of the lower extremity bones. So let's just get started. For number one right here, we have the insertion of the piriformis. And then at number two, we have the insertion of the gluteus medius. Over at number three, we have the insertion of the gluteus minimus. And then right here at number four, we have the origin of the vastus lateralis. And then at 5, we have the origin of the vastus intermedius. So on to the next bone. From what I can tell right here, this looks like the posterior view of what we had labeled as the insertion of the gluteus medius. So that's what I'm going to say that is, because it wasn't labeled in the pictures. But anyway, so that'll be number one. Number two is the insertion of the gluteus maximus. Number three is the origin of the vastus lateralis. Number 4 is the insertion of the iliopsoas. Number 5 is the insertion of the adductor magnus. Number 6 is the insertion of the pectineus. Number 7 is the insertion of the adductor brevis. Number 8 is the origin of the vastus medialis. Number 9 is the insertion of the adductor longus, and number 10 is the insertion of the biceps femoris short head. Alright, on to this one. Number 1 right here, we've got the origin of the semimembranosus. Number 2 would be the origin of the semitendinosus and the biceps femoris long head. Number 3 would be the origin of the adductor magnus. Number 4 right here would be the origin of the gracilis. Number 5 would be the origin of the adductor brevis. And number 6 would be the origin of the adductor longus. Alright, and then on the last picture, we've got number 1 right here as the origin of the gluteus maximus. Number 2 would be the origin of the gluteus medius. That sounded weird. And then number 3 would be the origin of the tensor fasciae latae. And number 4 would be the origin of the gluteus minimus. Number 5 is where the sartorius would originate. Number 6 would be the rectus femoris origination. Number 7, again, we've got the origin of the semimembranosus. Number 8, we've got the origin of the semitendinosus and biceps femoris long head again. And then number 9, we have the origin of the piriformis. Alright, and I believe that is it.